Okay, so one of today's jobs, get the greenhouse cleared out and sorted out ready for winter. We're going to use this as our seedling starting area. It's closer to the house, so we don't have to walk down to the hoop house every time we want to go and check on seedlings. It's a mess, I'm warning you, so have a look. It's been abandoned for most of the year while we've been focusing on the main vegetable area. We tried a bit of hydroponics in here, seemed to work okay, but we're going to change it up a bit and fill the orange pipes with those little round sort of volcanic ash balls. Give the lettuce and roots more purchase, because we found that with just putting them in these little cups over here, as the plants got bigger, they would just fall out and fall over the side. So we'll keep you updated as to how we get on with it, but today's job, clear it all out and get it prepped for winter seedling growth. Alright, first step, get all the crap out of here, empty it out, and then figure out how we're going to work in here with tables for seedlings, etc. Let's get started. Randy's very brave. Full of spiders, I'm surprised she's even in there. Getting better. Take a while though. Okay, we need to take the grow cupboard apart because it doesn't fit through the door in one piece. We built it inside just so that's expected. Get this out, doesn't work in here in winter, gets too damp and everything develops mold. So we're going to move this grow cupboard somewhere else. Keep it warm. Should come apart pretty easily if I remember how I put it together. This should just come off. No, hang on. I'll take the top off as well. Cupboard's disassembled and out. A lot more room now. On to cleaning. Oh, that looks a lot better. How the hell we got all this crap in here before, I don't know. So we're going to flush out all the tubing, get it all nice and clean. Not sure if we're going to use these for growing just yet. I want to focus on getting this system sorted with the clay balls in it so the lettuce that grow don't fall out. That's going to be the first priority in here after we've tidied everything. This is all the crap that came out of here. We're not hoarders, I promise. And there's a cupboard dismantled and 2 solar panels. Okay, so it's a lot cleaner. Still messy, we have to sort stuff out still. So we've got to go shopping. My least favorite job. Right, back on the greenhouse today. Got to get all this stuff cleaned and washed, as well as clean out the pipework that we're going to be planting in. So mission today, get all this pipework cleaned out, filled with the clay balls. I've got to put a mesh filter on the end there, otherwise they'll all roll down into the tank. We don't want that. So that's the mission for today.
Got it all done, looking all good, and then our attention went to tractors and out the back, and it got slightly neglected, and we found it got quite damp in there, so we'll try and change things this year. And the baskets were tipping, just some, so we are changing the concept slightly. We've done that.
No, you just have.
I need to get my voice on, I need to have my hair done.
In which case you'll never ever... Just get on with it. Clean this stuff. Oh, are we going to be doing... Do you want a scrubbing brush? Do you want some dishwashing soap? What else do you need?
Always find me in the kitchen doing dishes.
But there's not a party going on.
No, it's not fun no more.
You love doing dishes.
Absolutely not.
Are you helping out, Bill? Eh?
Cool. Look at it. Looks like it's fun. How do you do that?
Is she crazy? Is she crazy, Bill? Just going to rinse these out, get them wet, try and wash as much of the old roots, etc. out of it, and then we'll hit it with a brush. There, look here. See all the stuff here that came out. Okay, I need to disconnect that end angle so I can get this wire mesh installed to prevent the clay balls just falling out the bottom of the pipe. That's why I haven't glued any of these and just taped them up so I can take it apart as required. Okay, so I've trimmed that mesh. It's fairly decent gauge. I was going to use it for sieving sand for making topsoil. So I've trimmed that. I'm going to push that in there, and then the pipe will go back in and hold it in place, and that'll stop the balls from falling out the bottom. And there you have it. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see, that'll be better in the light. There we go. Mesh in place. Put it back on the end and tape it up, and then start filling the tubes with balls. So for some reason, Mandy doesn't seem too excited about washing my balls. So I'm going to have to do it myself. They're dirty. They need a good clean. There they are. So Mandy didn't like the way I was cleaning my balls, so she's taken over. You need a bucket. And that's how you clean balls. So I'm playing with my balls now, filling the pipe. And that one a bit full, that's changed. Okay, so we're filling these tubes with the clay balls, these ones here. The last time we used this, we didn't have any clay balls, and we just had little baskets with the plants in them. And what we found was, as they got bigger, there just wasn't any purchase, and the baskets started falling out, so the plants all went skew and didn't grow properly. So hopefully by putting these clay balls in here, when the roots grow through the little baskets, or if we plant directly into the balls, it'll have purchase and the plants will stay upright and we'll get nice heads of lettuce here. That's the plan. This is take 2 or take 3 on this, I think. Attempt 3 of getting this to work properly. We'll get there in the end. Okay, so we've got the first pipe filled with balls, not all the way to the top. I'm going to run water down just to see what happens with the balls. They tend to float, so I don't want them floating out the pipe. I don't think they will, but just in case, and to make sure it doesn't cause a problem, I'm going to just block the holes with some of these, which would then allow a little bit of room for the basket to sit inside. And I'm just going to pop them in like that. Right, before I could even finish putting the balls in, Mandy disappeared down to the vegetable garden and pulled out some seedlings and has already stuck them in. We just use a pool noodle, cut it off into pieces and make a hole in the center. So I managed to get 3.5 tubes filled with the clay, volcanic ash, whatever balls they are. You can see them in there, don't know if it's focusing. And that, I'm hoping, will make a big difference. We'll also have to water less, so 5-10 minutes every hour maybe we'll run the pump. We'll have to just keep an eye out and see. So that's what we've got left of the pool noodle. We just cut it off into pieces like that. And then cut a slit in the middle. Well, get over there. Cut a slit in the middle so we can get the plant in. Couldn't find a tank the right size, so we made our own. Wood lined with plastic. That'll do. A bit of mold on that, but hey ho, it works. So this is the magic grow juice. I think we get about 60 litres in the tank. So the pump's running, cycling through, the water's feeding its way through the balls. I think this, 3rd time's the charm. 3rd time lucky, let's see. Tank full of miracle grow juice. Pump's running. Just got to get the air pump going. And the air stones are going as well now. Looking good. Water's flowing nicely. Next we need to fill up the floater. So Mandy getting some seeds ready to plant, put into the floater to germinate, and then separate out and fill the orange hydroponic system. We'll put them in the floater over here for them to germinate. Magic juice in there as well. The greenhouse operational again. So I planted a whole lot of seed in each pot. Mandy will separate them out when they germinate and put into different pots or get ready for planting outside. So they just sit in, and the bottom of those little baskets sit in the water, and the magic juice wicks up through the, what's it? Koya or whatever it's.
Coconut peat.
Coconut peat, there we go. Simple as that. There's the other one.
Got
27. Got lots of seeds in each of them, so hopefully we get a lot sprouting.
tomorrow.
And the floater is now a greenhouse inside a greenhouse.